Let's start with the history of coaches coming out of Philadelphia. It just blows me away.
Yeah.
So you go back and reflect, and let's see how many we can name.
Chuck Daly.
You got it.
Coached at Penn, then coached at Boston College, and coached the Dream Team, coached the Pistons to those titles.
Rolly Massimino becomes an assistant to Chuck at Penn, goes to Villanova, wins a national title.
Yeah. Digger Phelps.
Assistant 4 years at Penn. Where'd he go? Fordham to Notre Dame?
I mean, well, you know, Jack Ramsey's a Hall of Famer.
Harry Litwack's famous zone at Temple. All right, let's follow up now with this. The Palestra, home of the original Big Five, Villanova, LaSalle, St. Joe, Temple, and Penn.
Yeah.
That became the classroom, so to speak.
Yeah.
Why do you think the Palestra and that atmosphere created the classroom for these guys to become successful?
It's very rare around the country that you have 5 Division I schools within half an hour of each other, and they all play in the same building. I mean, that just doesn't happen anywhere else in America. So you've got the intense competition, and you've got the great friendships that evolved from those coaches. And I don't know that there's another place in America that has anything that resembles that. It's funny, the first game I ever coached at the Palestra, I was an assistant at Bishop Kenrick High School with Phil Martelli, who's the head coach at St. Joe's right now. And we were playing in the Catholic League championship game. Yeah. And back then, you know, the Catholic League would have their own tournament, and then the winner of the Catholic League would play the winner of the Public League.
In the Palestra.
In the Palestra. And that was my first coaching experience at the Palestra. And you do remember the kind of haze that hung over the building, the light that would come in. It almost looked like you were in some kind of church, because it looked like they had stained glass windows there, you know, and it was kind of musty a little bit. You remember that it had to be, I never got a chance to play there, but it had to be a great place to shoot the ball, because it just, the basket looked this big, you know, and the nets weren't the long, silky ones, you know, where the ball would just fly through it. They were cotton, and they were just, you know, it just had a feel that other places didn't have.
Well, I want to thank you for doing this, and obviously I got to credit Phil Martelli, who obviously was your #1 mentor to push you, not just to be with him, but to take that Virginia job, and the rest is history.
Yeah, well, you know what's funny is I probably learned more in my 4 years at Virginia than I did in all my other years combined as a coach. Just from watching Terry Holland, who was a great, great, great coach. The drills that Coach Holland used to run, we run them at Connecticut today. Wow. They're simple things. And even today, and I'm sure you do the same thing when you were drawing stuff up on TV, every time I watch a game, I don't care if it's a high school game or an NBA game, I sit there and I go, you know, I bet you that stuff would help us a little bit.
Yep, I agree.
Tell me you don't do the same thing.
Same thing. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. Well, Geno, as usual.
Thank you, my friend.